Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft, the Burning Crusade Classic, and our Tauren Warrior playthrough. We are back in Stranglethorn today, and yeah, it feels good to be back. It feels good to have a change of scenery, a big color palette change coming from Dustwallow Marsh. We had some good times in Dustwallow Marsh. We were able to finish the entire zone. And yeah, it was good. I turned in the quest we had leading to Ratchet, as well as the Deadmire quest in Thunderbluff. Got those turned in, and then took the boat to Booty Bay. I did pick up some quests in Booty Bay. There were still a few that I didn't grab. Dream Dust in the Swamp I left. That takes us to the Swamp of Sorrows. Goblin Sponsorship. I think that's right outside of the town. Message in a Bottle we'll get when we're doing quests over this way. But yeah, I did pick up some quests. Right now, though, we have a few up here to the north that are going to turn gray on us pretty soon. So we want to wrap up Blood Scalp Ears, Bloody Bone Necklaces, and probably come up here and do the Shrunken Head. So I think I'm going to head to this northern plateau, and we should be able to get everything we need up there, including the Shrunken Heads. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to work on getting the green quest here done. By the time we get all these green quests done, we'll be level 44, and then I think some of these will also be green, some of the level 41 quests that we have in our log right now.
How you doing, man?
There's an angry spirit about you. What brings you to Kinwile? Ah, now I see. The spirit of this orc is bound in our world, boiling with rage from a task yet undone. This is the orc's head that we dug up in Dustwallow Marsh, I'm pretty sure. Well, let us have words with this angry orc.
Talkie.
I'm eager to hear what an angry orc has to say. Okay, do we have to... Oh no, he's speaking with heads. Peer into the cauldron. Marg wishes to speak to you. Cursed muckshell, you can't kill Marg. Ah, but I am dead, so it must have slain me. But my mission, you must complete it. While near Theramore, I spied a group of Alliance soldiers camped on the beach, and one soldier wore a pendant laden with more gems than any soldier could afford. That night I snuck into their camp and stole the pendant, but on my return to base, a muckshell crab man killed me. You must find that muckshell and recover the pendant. Okay. That's cool, so we're not completely done there. We're not going to go back and do that right now, but... level 40, so we still have a while to finish that. We are going to do this because I want to continue the storyline for as long as it goes. But today, that's not going to be our focus. Yeah, it was nice to come back to Stranglethorn and basically have the next round of quests to do. I was wondering how we were going to get to level 45. And yeah, I think now it's pretty obvious that we are going to be here in Stranglethorn for a couple of levels. That'll get us to 45, and then we can make our way into Tanarus. Makes it sound so easy, right? Tanarus, then we can go to Ungoro, then we can do Fellwood, Fairless, Winterspring. Somewhere in there we have to get to level 58, right? Maybe. Okay, yeah, we don't need these guys so much. Let's go all the way up the plateau. I want to fight the guys that we can get the Shrunken Heads from. Hope you guys are all doing well today. I really appreciate you all clicking on the video and choosing to spend some of your time here with me. I do really appreciate that. It's funny, I had thought that I was going to be playing a lot of Diablo Immortal, but yeah, that's not going to be a thing. I really can't overlook how heinous the store is. Even when I just try to focus on the gameplay, it throws the store in your face so often that you're always being confronted with the fact that they're using really predatory marketing practices. Just try to get you to spend bits of money here and there pretty much continuously in what should otherwise just be a good journey through a story and video game world. They've just basically ruined it. There's no way to get immersed in it, you know, and that's kind of what I'm all about here, is playing stuff that we can get immersed in and kind of sink into the world. And when the store is popping up trying to sell you stuff every couple of minutes. Pretty hard to obtain any immersion as a player, and probably more so as a viewer. So yeah, our 2-episode run of Diablo Immortal is over. And yeah, I mean, the character that I come back to the most is the Warrior. The Warrior is definitely my primary focus right now. Let's do a little retaliation here. Don't know if we need it. Oh, we got netted. Very, very clever. Very clever. Yeah, the Warrior is my focus. I'm having a ton of fun on the Warrior. I love the class. And I do want to get us to max level. We have so much time. That's kind of what I realized recently is we have a lot of time before Wrath comes out. We don't have to be in a rush. We don't have to know everything that we're doing right now for like Horde and Alliance. We have time to kind of figure it out and see how we feel about things. I mean, the game's not... We're not going to get Wrath until October at the very earliest. Guys, October is a long way away. It is a long... We are going to have a long, hot summer to get through before we get into thinking about Wrath launch. So yeah, where I'm at right now is my biggest time focus is probably going to be right here. So if you like the Warrior, we're going to be seeing more of it more consistently. I'm still trying to decide how I feel about the Priest. I enjoy the idea of the class. It's really easy to kind of fight stuff. It doesn't really have a lot of friction points. For some reason, I'm not in love with it. You know what I mean? For sheer hours, I probably put more into the Priest than any other class in Classic. However, most of those hours we did as Discipline. Discipline was a lot of fun, which is funny because Discipline, it took longer to kill stuff. But for some reason, I had a better experience on the Priest as a Discipline Priest in Vanilla than I'm really having as a Shadow Priest in TBC. And what happened when we brought our Discipline build into TBC from Classic is suddenly, it took like 3 times as long to kill anything as it was taking before. And basically that made it so that I had to spec Shadow in order to actually thrive. And that always kind of left a sour taste in my mouth. I don't really care for Shadow. It's really easy to play. It has like 0 downtime, so you'd think I have all these reasons why I should really be in love with it, but I'm not. We're taking out a lot of these guys, but it's okay because they're pretty low level, so not really a big deal. Okay, there we go, we're out of combat now. So who can drop the heads? Only the headhunters. Only the headhunters can drop the heads. Okay, well that's good to know. That could take us a while. Which I don't mind. But yeah, it's possible that ultimately maybe I don't really have a passion for healing anymore, because that was kind of what I was aiming for with the Priest, is like the guiding star was that, well, one day we'll be healing stuff. Isn't that what you want, Robert? Don't you want to heal stuff? And the more I've kind of sat with that thought, the less I've really wanted to heal stuff, to be honest. That's kind of where I'm at on the Priest. Which is kind of unfortunate. I'm having a lot of fun in Outland with Questie. Outland has been really great. I have very much enjoyed Outland. Getting the Zinger Marsh was a little rough, but once we got going, it was good. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate, but we'll see. I might give it a couple more hours to see. We're pretty close. I mean, we're level 64. I don't know how many more hours it would take just to get the character to 70. Probably not too many. But, you know, I'm only going to have so much time when I decide to take characters into Wrath. We're going to be able to take one Horde, one Alliance, and then we're going to have a Death Knight playthrough. That might be a little separate from either of those. I could just do an Alliance Death Knight. That might be the way to go. If we want to see just the Alliance stuff in Wrath, it could just be that the Alliance character we play is our Death Knight. However, it kind of leaves me with 2 tanks, right? I don't really remember how viable Death Knights were as DPS, but the thing about me is, like, if I'm playing on a class that can tank, I have a hard time deciding to make that a DPS class for me. It seems always like kind of a waste. Like, if I want to play DPS, I want to do it on a pure DPS class. That's kind of how I feel. So yeah, I don't know, some things are up in the air. The one thing that's not up in the air is the Warrior playthrough. Warrior is staying. The Warrior is great. And I've been loving everything about it. And yeah, it's going to be a blast to tank the Outland dungeons on the Warrior. And we're going to have enough time. Like I said, we have so much time. Months and months and months of time until Wrath comes out. At least 4 months. June, July, August, September. Yeah, we got at least 4 months to do whatever. Even if I was only playing for an hour a day on the character, that's 120 hours of potential playtime. I don't think it's going to take us 120 hours. What are we at right now for our slash played? Yeah, we're getting up there. What are we at, like around 70 hours? Most of that is actual time. I don't tend to let myself sit logged in and walk away while I'm logged in or anything like that, so of the 70 so hours, most of that is actual playtime. We really need more headhunters. That's primarily, I wish I could just kind of focus them. It's good coming here at a higher level, because if we were not at a higher level, this place can become kind of a pain. Because everybody, as you can see, is really, really close together. That can sometimes cause issues. I don't really want to get all 3 of these headhunters at once. We can definitely take the group of 2 that's coming, though. We'll take the 2 group first, and then we can go in on the 3rd guy here. Yeah, let's wait a little bit. Let's give him... There we go, that should be good. I haven't really seen these guys run away, but I've been throwing hamstring up a little bit just in case. We're taking so little damage that it probably wouldn't be an issue, even if they ran and pulled a couple extra guys. I don't think it would be a problem. Oh, the neat thing is they're dropping multiple heads. Maybe most of the time. I haven't really been paying attention, but it looks like they are dropping multiple heads, so we already have 10. Which is great. Everything else we're done with. Ears, necklaces, we got them all. Something else I keep coming back to also that I am kind of learning about myself as time goes on is like I don't care for the Alliance questing as much. And that's not to say like the stories or the quests themselves, it really is like the flow of questing from zone to zone that you take on the Alliance as opposed to the Horde, and it could just be a familiarity issue. But especially leveling up, I don't like the positioning of the Alliance questing zones and how they relate to the dungeons. Because I don't feel like on the Alliance you have the same opportunities to run as many dungeons leveling up. And that's kind of been pushing me away from the Shaman as well. The Shaman is a really interesting class. I really like the concept of it, but it's kind of like the mage thing, right? It's kind of like how I love the concept of the mage. I love the fantasy of it. But then in execution, it has these friction points. The biggest one for the mage is that it needs to drink all the time and just burns through its mana. And on top of that, you know, it's really weak, so once your defensives run out, when you can't freeze stuff in place or blink away anymore, you tend to melt under under enemy bombardment. You tend to melt, and the Shaman is kind of similar to that. We're getting to a point where we have to drink more and more, even as enhancements. We're casting more spells to kill things effectively. We're wearing leather, so without being in chain yet, like, we are pretty susceptible to attacks, especially when we're two-handing. I'd seen people mention that we could go back to like a mace and a shield, that could help us, but then we're going to be dealing even less damage, which means we'll probably be going through even more mana per encounter. And yeah, it's just that thing. It seems to be an issue with like hybrid classes having mana issues. Like, I don't know if the balanced druid is the same at higher levels, but it's definitely that way when you're a low level druid and you're casting. You just eat through your mana and you're super squishy. You don't even have like a big mana pool the way a mage might have a pretty big mana pool, or a warlock would have a big mana pool. A TBC warlock would be an interesting thing to try. We've never played a warlock in TBC. Well, that's not true. We did level 1 to like level 16 or so. Right around the time when BC came out. But I focused the paladin at the time. I chose to focus the paladin instead. I don't remember much about the warlock. I remember it being pretty self-sufficient with its mana, having a lot of tricks to get mana back and to get health back. I don't remember how it was when we're talking about like how much it had to sit and eat and sit and drink. I don't remember how much downtime it really had. None of you guys are headhunters. Oh, we're done! Robert, you can shut up now and get out of here because you're done, man. We need Elder Crocolisk skins, and we might be able to find some just to the south of us here. Not sure this is the way we really want to go to do this, but this is how we're doing it. We're doing it live. I had a lot of fun on the Rogue too. The Rogue was a really fun class. The thing about the Rogue is, like, honestly, when I think about like heroic dungeons and I think about raids and I think about all that cool endgame stuff that I really want to do in Wrath, I don't know if I want to do it in melee. I don't know if I want to do it in melee. I don't know if I'm good enough to be the person who's in melee. That's the real thing. It's like, if I'm being honest, I just don't know if I'm like that melee guy who's gonna avoid everything and not get hit by cleaves and stuff like that. Or if I'm going to be the rogue who spends most of the fight on the floor, except for that glorious couple of seconds when I'm dealing a lot of damage. That's kind of how I feel about the rogue. It's like, it's really great to solo. It feels good. But, yeah, is that a character I'm going to take into Wrath thinking that I'm going to get it into raids and stuff? Probably not. Yeah, it says we can find these Elder Crocolisk here, but maybe they're rare? Maybe it's like a one-off type situation? Because we certainly didn't find any. Anywhere else we can look for these guys? Not really. It really just marks them right along the coast here, and that's it. I don't see them marked anywhere else. Yep. Well, we didn't need to run out into the ocean. That was not necessary. Well. We have some stuff right down here to the south. We can just start running south and just kind of working on everything as we go here. I thought we had picked up a quest for like some pirates, but I guess not.
Relax.
What do we want here? None of this. Strength and stam? Yeah, this is actually an upgrade. It's a mail. It's a piece of mail, but it's still better than what we have.
Careful.
So I will equip it. There we go. Perfect.
Relax.
Now that you've gathered blood scalp trophies, I have another task for you. The Skull Splitter tribe of trolls live to the southeast, and for years we have warred with them. Although the Darkspears no longer dwell in Stranglethorn, we are bound to our conflict with the Skull Splitters. So hunt them, gather their split bone necklaces, and return to me.
See it, yeah.
Okay, and Nimboya here has another quest. Blood Scalp Clan Heads. Yeah, see, we're gonna pair these up. Yanniku was not among the heads, and I thank the Great Serpent for it, but we are no closer to finding him. We must know the truth, and I fear that only the Bloodscalp Chief and his Witch Doctor know it. They are the enemies of the Darkspear tribe and will not speak freely, so we must force the truth from their dead lips. Of course. Bring me the heads of Ganzula and Nezalak the Dire and place them within the cauldron.
Spirits.
Cool. I am definitely into that. Okay, it's level 42, but I feel like we're gonna be fine. We can come over here and do this. We can, we could do either. If we do this one first, the Jungle Stalker Feathers, and maybe we grab Tethys, that would probably get us a level. And maybe then we come over here and do the troll stuff. Let's do it that way. Do we need to vendor? Yeah, looks like it. We need to find somebody who can repair though.
Raptor.
Have I mentioned how amazing our gear is and how grateful I am for it? Because, yeah, it is and I am. Alright, well, I don't think we need the Scarlet Shield anymore. Let's go ahead and sell it. I'm going to keep our two-handed polearm. I really prefer the sword and shield. It's like my favorite aesthetic. And I think it is doing really great for us. Obviously having an amazing weapon and an amazing shield helps a lot. Oh, did we? Oh, these guys are all the way up here. Okay, so we have the split bone necklaces are here. But then to get these guys' heads, we need to go back here. Okay. We're still going to come down here and work on this stuff. You know, I'd really rather not run right back to where we just left. So we'll head back up there next time. No Elder Crocolisks. Looks like we can cross more easily over here. Well, maybe. There we go. Alright, Jungle Stalker Feathers. Yep, and then somewhere around here we could find Tethys. And yeah, he shouldn't be an elite. I don't think any of the other ones were elites, so we should be able to take him all on our own. These guys can't disarm us, can they? Some raptors can disarm us, and it's quite a pain. It's like a paladin up there fighting a couple of these guys. If I head this way, I have a higher chance of finding Tethys. Nope, that's not him. That's a young jungle stalker. Okay. He is green, I think, but he is also rather large. Wait, did I see him? Apparently I'm just imagining things. I could have swore I just saw him. Oh yeah, there he is. He is back there. Okay, perfect. He's not an elite, so we will be able to take him out without a problem. Oh, we're facing the wrong way. That's good. Not gonna hit anything like that. Well, we did pull him without pulling the other two, so that's good. I think I'm about to be out of ammo, though. We have 7 pellets left. Yeah. So pretty soon we'll have to buy some more. Preferably before we do any dungeons. Tried to get into a group for Uldaman last night, but yeah, I spent a while looking and there were no healers. So not really a lot I can do about that. Also, people on the Horde tend to run other things more than Uldaman, like no one's in the Uldaman queue, right? Oh, now people are. Let's see. Zul'Farrak, nobody. Maradan. There's more people in Maradan than there are in the Zul'Farrak queue. But yeah, we'll see. It's probably going to be easier for us just to get to level 45 and run a bunch of Zul'Farrak. I know there's a lot of items in there that we could benefit from. If we can get 2 of those one-handed swords again, like we did in Season of Mastery, I will definitely be making the two-handed sword. You can get the 2 one-handers and forge them into the epic two-hander. And while, you know, it's not the best weapon of the game, it's really, really cool looking. And I really enjoyed combining those 2 one-handers to make the two-handed sword. And it would pair well with our 5 points in sword specialization. Man, this paladin is rounding these guys up and taking them out at level 39. Good job, man. What spec are you? Of course. Yeah, you're full prot, no wonder. That seems really powerful. Seems really powerful. We never tried our paladin on full prot. Mainly due to lack of any money to respec. The drop rate on these feathers is not very good, is it? Just kind of noticing that we don't have very many. Hey, there we go. There's a 4th one after a while there. Somebody mentioned that, you know, since we're sword and boarding most of the time, that we should go full prot ourselves. I don't think that would be helpful to us. We get so many damage benefits from being arm spec. And we're already not taking, like, any damage. So I don't think that being prot would help. I think if we went prot, we'd probably kill things more slowly, because we'd be missing out on a lot of the bleeds and stuff that we get by being arms. And we would probably be in defensive stance, so we would be just dealing less damage in general. And yeah, I don't think it would benefit us. We're doing great with the build that we have. And that's why I didn't take this. Because we didn't take two-handed weapon specialization, we have points to put in other things. And that's why we're sword and boarding, and it's working, because we'd be missing out on deep wounds, impale, the sword specialization, improved disciplines, blood frenzy. Also, we'd be missing out on. Wouldn't have mortal strike. So no, I think we're good. Now, prot spec on the paladin seems incredibly overpowered. Talking about a level 39 fighting 3 level 40 raptors and coming out of it just fine. Yeah, that seems a little bit crazy. Pretty interesting though. Alright, we are having a raptor scarcity. Let's mount up and go a little bit further south here, see if we can find some bigger groups. Yeah, everything's just kind of dead at the moment. We have a lot of leather. Next time I'm in a major city, I do need to sell. Hope this guy doesn't mind me skinning all of his leather. I'm assuming he does not have skinning since he hasn't been skinning anything. Yeah, I mean, this is crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, they're gonna be pretty low on health and mana when they're done with this. But they can take 4 of them out? That's just crazy. And they're 2 levels under them. And still pulling it off. That's pretty incredible. Whew, there we go. Kind of got zoned in there, sorry. Realizing that I haven't said anything in a while, but yeah, I got kind of sucked into that quest. Alright, what next? I think we're going to head over here and get Zanzel's mixture. That seems like a good idea. I have to go around the arena. Let's go around it to the south. I think that'll be the best way to go. We'll make a stop here at the Stalker Graveyard and skin all of these. We're probably going to need to level up our skinning soon. Can we level our skinning up anymore before it's Outland skinning? Huh. I actually don't know. It could be that 300 is max for where we're at. I just don't know. I know that in Outland, our priest has skinning, and most of the stuff there, you start at 300 to skin it, 305, 315. So I'm pretty sure 300 is the max for the old world for vanilla content. If I'm wrong about that, let me know, because I definitely don't want to be missing out on skill points here. Ooh, this is kind of giving me like weird flashbacks, because I'm realizing like right at level 4, we're going to be the same level as our original Night Elf Warrior, which was the very first character that we played in Classic. Got him to level 44, and he's actually parked somewhere here in Stranglethorn. I'm fairly sure of it. These quests here were some of the last that I remember doing on that character. Okay, yeah, that's not ideal. Not ideal. Oh, we've got the caster back there too, like chucking his spear at us. Oh, this is not good, guys. Let's get a potion in here. Yeah, we really need to kill something, like, immediately. Let's go here next. This guy's the next lowest. I really need this guy to come further out so that he's not gonna pull anybody else. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to run. Let's just run. Let's run and live to fight another day, shall we? There we go. Hey, look at it this way. It's the first time in the entire episode that we've had to sit or regain health in any way. And it was because we pulled 5 guys, and we managed to kill 2 of them, so that's pretty good. Don't think we'd have been able to do that on any other character that we played through here. What do we have on us? We have a Contagion of Rot. Oh, yeah, that's gonna really suck for us. Time between attacks increased by 33%. Ugh, okay. That's pretty impactful. I don't like it. Yeah, see, we keep pulling that damn hunter. Alright. He needs to, like, come out here. We need to, like, focus him, maybe. There we go. Whew, okay, so we will need to be a little bit more careful back here. These guys are level 44, so they're a level above us. We could take a couple of them, but it's going to involve some recuperating. We've got 3 out of 12, so we're not doing bad so far. I'd like to see if we can get any of these guys on their own. Maybe if we come back here and pick them off 1, 2, 3, we can tackle them on their own. I feel like the hunters have a pretty big aggro range for us right now. Could be that we're under level a little bit. Ooh, we missed with our shield bash. That's unfortunate. If I go in on this guy in the middle, I'm gonna pull the Naga. If I charge this guy, is it gonna get me into trouble? Maybe. No, I think we're okay. Nobody else came running out of there, so we're probably fine. These guys back here, there's like a named guy that we don't need right now. Yeah, there's too many back here. And if I pull one of them, I'm going to end up pulling all of them, so we're going to have to avoid them. There's another place we can fight, guys. Maybe down here, closer to the coast. Should we go check that out? Yeah, I think maybe we should. How do we get to it? That I don't know. Okay, there's a trail here on our left. I have to assume we take this. Okay, there's some stealth panthers back here. Here we go. This'll work. Four out of 12. This could take us a while if the drop rate doesn't pick up. I'm not seeing anybody. Oh, you know what is this? I mean, I will tank Ulda. If you can get a group together and get a summon. Within like the next 30 minutes, at least get it together. We'll see. We'll give us some time here. What are you? You are a paladin. You're level 39, that's a little low. A little low. But we'll see what we can do. Yeah, I don't think I have any flight points that get us anywhere close. Yeah, I don't have flight point. Yeah. I don't even know where the closest flight point would be. Let's take a look. So, it's in Badlands, right? Yeah, we don't have anything anywhere near that. Arathi Highlands, we'd have to fly to Arathi Highlands, we could run south through the wetlands, then run through Loch Modan? Could we get there from Loch Modan? Searing Gorge? Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know how I would get down there even. Huh, that's interesting. Well, we'll see if we can get ourselves a summon, because I think getting a summon is the only way I'm going to get there in any realistic amount of time. So maybe they'll invite somebody else. It looks like they're already in the zone, so maybe they'll invite somebody else that's also in the zone. Maybe they can just get someone to help with summoning, I'm not sure. If we do get a summon down there after the run, I would try to grab the flight points. Just so that we have it for the future, because yeah, I realize now that I don't have an efficient way of getting to Uldaman. And yeah, that's a good time to level. Yeah, I don't really see anybody really getting there quickly. Tirisfal Glades is just about as close as we are, which is not very close. You're on the other continent. You're on the... oh, you're in Booty Bay. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go. I know that I'm probably not gonna run there right now, so we'll see if they can get a summon. And if they can, I would be happy to tank the run. If not, then I wouldn't be too upset either way. Oh, I didn't set my Hearthstone. That's, that might be a problem. Yeneku, we don't need you yet. But you can drop a mixture, so... We will go ahead and eat here and get all of our health back. 5 out of 12. Man, the drop rate for this is really, really low. Not sure if we're going to be finishing this one today. Yeah, I think I'm going to run back to the north, guys. I think we're going to have to finish this one next time. I'm going to run back up to Gromgold Base Camp and get the quest turned in up there. And we'll see if it changes into anything else. But yeah, we have time to do this stuff. We're going to be here for a while, but we've already been at it for a little bit today. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to camp. I'm going to get this turned in. I am then going to hang around and see if they can get us a summon over to the Badlands. If so, that'd be great, and we'll do the Uldaman run. If not, we'll do it another time. But I think I am going to call it here for today, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate all the continued support on this series, because it is my favorite character, and I am having a great time on it. Special thank you to those of you who are with me on the YouTube membership and on Patreon. It's that kind of direct support that is going to help me keep doing this long into the future, I hope. So thank you so much to those that do. Everyone take care of yourselves out there, and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again really soon. Bye now.